One thing about this channel is we are honest and we are real.
The site that we were booked did not exist. A fifth wheel clogged up the road and had traffic backed up. You don't leave piles of trash. It smelled like a garbage facility.
Believe it or not, we've lived in Jersey all our lives and we've never been here. Well, this is already a nightmare. And it just started. First little change though, something that's good, is look who's with us on this trip. Guys, Sierra, Bowser, they want to say hi. So yes, the puppies are with us on this trip. Again, we don't bring them all the time because, as you know, Sierra's old and she has cancer and they both like being at home better, but every once in a while, you know, it's a short trip, we'll bring them along.
So the trip took us about over an hour and a half to get here. There's a lot of traffic coming up. I don't even know where we're in New York.
It took about 2 hours and actually about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours to get here. Stand corrected. So when we got here, a couple things. One, the site that we were booked did not exist. I had went to scout out like you should do. Problem was there seems to be a lot of new campers here. And there was a fifth wheel that essentially had clogged up the road and had traffic backed up for quite a lot. So we got one of the campground workers. They came around asking where the site was. He's telling me the site where we were. That's wonderful. That's the dog you don't bring camping.
That camper has to watch my reactive dog video right there. Okay. The barking dogs video.
The site we were supposed to be on was not the site. He was insisting that it was, but it actually wasn't. And then he told us we had to share water with our neighbor, which that didn't go over too well. Anyway, we ended up getting another site. We got in. We had to wait a little bit because that fifth wheel was still clogging up the roadway. But anyway, all said and done, we are set up. It's about 7:22 in the evening. We're gonna go make dinner and we're gonna make the best of this weekend. The good thing is that the weather appears that it's holding up, which is good.
One thing about this channel is we are real. We are honest and we are real. And last night we were real. It was a frustrating start to a trip, but it's much better today.
Yes.
Much better. It's raining a little right now, but the sun is starting to come out. We have the doggies right here. We're gonna go to High Point State Park.
Yep.
And
get them nice and tired.
Get them tired. You take a little hike.
They did sleep late today, so till 7 o'clock they weren't super annoying. They've been good.
Yeah,
they've been good so far.
It's been very good, and they love coming out. They love sniffing everywhere, and just anywhere there's new, like any dog, new smells, they're on board.
We have a little bit of free time on our hands, guys, and with all that rain, the one thing I hate are watermarks and dirt. It drives me insane. So you know where I'm going here, guys. I'm going to clean because I have to, and we're gonna make our life a lot easier. Towel me, baby. Thank you. So look at this dirt over here. We're gonna go back to using our release, guys. If you've watched our videos, you know we've teamed up with this company, Release. They are a company called SideQuestUSA.com. That's their website, but they've been making this all-in-one cleaner. They've been making it for airplanes for many years. They're Boeing and Douglas certified, and they're bringing it over to RVs, and we absolutely love it. While I talk to you, I'm just gonna spray. I just want to see a couple of these spots here. I'm gonna let it sit there for a couple of seconds. 32 ounces, guys. If you buy the Release Ultra in the 1 gallon jug, you get 80 of these. So it comes out to $1.12 per fill-up of this, and you really can't beat it because this cleans all kind of surfaces, whether it's fiberglass, paint, rubber, upholstery, countertops, bathrooms, glass. It doesn't really matter. I talked enough. Let's go and just show you what this is doing. If you see here, it's associating with the dirt, so that dirt it's attaching and just kind of bringing it away. And I'm gonna wipe, and there was a mark right there. It's gone. We're gonna just let that kind of dry out there. You had some of those drip marks. That's completely gone. Now you saw all the dirt over here, and there's no photoshopping here, guys. This is live. Look, it's all gone. It's on the towel, if you can see it. I'm gonna come right over. I'm not putting any kind of effort. That's it. It's that easy, guys.
I ask this in every video. What gets Izzy the most excited, food or cleaning? Put in the comments. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Either way, guys, this comes in all different forms. You have it like here, like this one here. This is the most expensive. Again, you want to get the 1 gallon version. You also have the foam sprayer. If you want to use the foam sprayer. We have a special discount code. If I'm gonna go like this, it's endless10. If you go to SideQuestUSA.com, pick out one of the items that you want, use the discount code code endless10, you get 10% off. Plus, if you order $75 or more, free shipping. You don't have to believe us, guys. You can go on actually SideQuest's website. They have comments from people that have bought from us and saying it's absolutely amazing.
If you've bought it, put in the comments below, and yeah, just let us know how you like it.
We absolutely love these guys. We're gonna put all their information down below.
Today is our anniversary. We're celebrating 12 years of wedded bliss. So of course we have to go camping to celebrate. But now we're in High Point State Park, which is at the tip of New Jersey. It's the highest point in New Jersey, and it's a little bit over 1,800 feet. And it's beautiful here. Believe it or not, we've lived in Jersey all our lives, and we've never been here. They have camping here. I don't think we can fit though, but we're gonna look into that. They have a beach, they have all different trails and picnicking and tons of things here. So if you're in the area in New York, it's very close to New York because that's where we're staying. You can get here quite easy.
You know what else they have?
What?
A bunch of annoying black flies.
Yes, that is something they also have. So for those of you that ask about Sierra and how she's doing with her cancer, Sierra's probably about 11. She's a rescue. We guess she's around 11 years old. So we walked to the top of the monument, which has a high stone wall around it.
At least 4 foot wall.
At least 4. I'm talking to somebody and all of a sudden she just jumps, tries to jump up on the wall. And I pulled back. I never in a million years would I have expected her to do that. I'm telling you, she acts like a 2-year-old dog.
We've been walking for 35 minutes.
Yeah, almost at a mile, a little over a mile actually. She's got plenty more in her. So we worked up an appetite. We found this place we're in Port Jervis, New York. It's called Fogwood Fig, and it's a primarily vegan restaurant. Yeah, it's all vegan. So I got a kale. It's like a kale Caesar salad with smoky chickpeas, and Izzy got a burger that didn't last like 5 seconds. It's gone already. Oh yeah, and then this is like
I'm gonna work on that next.
Mac and cheese with onions, like crisp onions on it or something. So we're doing that. Then we're gonna head to the Riverside Creamery, which is in Port Jervis, and we're gonna get the pups some vanilla ice cream.
We have a little bit of freedom now. Not from kids, from the furry kids. Our dogs, they're low maintenance at home.
Yeah.
One walk, but when they're on campgrounds, they still have a lot of energy. If anybody owns pit bulls, you know they're very happy to see things, very nosy, especially Sierra. She is ridiculous. I'll tell you a funny story. When we first got her, we used to take her everywhere with us. This was before Bowser. We went down to Cape May. We were staying at a hotel.
It's down the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, and down the Jersey Shore, and we're walking, and people had their doors open, whatever. She literally ran into somebody's room and like invaded their fridge.
Oh, went right into their fridge.
She's very fresh like that.
We had her for about 2 months at that point. But she's still the same. Last night we were talking to somebody on a golf cart, and she just hopped right onto their golf cart.
Yeah, she's like searching for food.
So friendly.
Anyway, with that being said, they require a lot, but we wiped them out today.
Oh, they were done.
They walked definitely over 2 miles. Yeah. Kind of hot out. So usually when we get up to leave, like they're ready to go. We just got up to leave. They looked at us. They're like, "Have fun,"
bye,
basically.
done.
And we watch them on the cameras. They're out. So what usually happens when we take them on these kind of trips, they get home and they don't move for like 2-3 days just to eat and poop.
So as I mentioned earlier, today is our anniversary. It's July 29th is today. And we had a beautiful morning. It was so nice. And we're just walking around, and I thought it'd be fun to see what Izzy remembers.
How fun. I'm sure every husband is cringing right now that's watching this. They're like, oh, how fun.
So I'm going to ask him a few questions and see what he remembers. And ladies, tell me if your husbands would remember
Well,
these
I can
things.
tell you what I did remember when you posted this morning is that we've been married for 12 years and not 13 years.
Guys, I did post on social media this morning. I put 13 years. It was about 5:30 in the morning, and I was not thinking straight. I didn't do correct math.
I was like, hon, we've only been married for 12 years.
Well, that's good.
Right,
I'm
let's
proud
get the
of
questions.
you. Okay, so let's now continue to prove yourself. When was our first date?
Date? I had no idea.
Right.
Yeah, I think was it in May?
May 17th, 2008.
Yeah, there's no guy that's ever gonna remember.
Guys, if you remember your first date, put it below.
No idea.
Yeah, we're gonna prove you're wrong. Where was our first date?
Cheesecake Factory. That I remember.
That's easy to remember. Oh, this is a good one.
What did I wear? No idea.
No, I remember what I wore on our first date. What was our wedding song?
It was the Rascal Flatts one, but I don't remember the name of the song. Was it Path something?
Yeah, well, Bless the Broken Road.
There you go.
You remember
That I remember, yeah.
That's very sweet, actually. I didn't think you'd remember that. What song did we cut the cake to?
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I just wanted to see if
Did they
you
play that
did.
corny cut the cake
No,
music?
you pick it up for your wedding, but
Oh,
I don't remember. I don't remember if it was when I'm 64. That's with the Beatles, but I don't know if that's what we used.
I remember it was cannoli cake. That I remember.
That was, well,
I remember the
of course you
cake
remember.
tasting that led up to it.
That I remember too. And then specifically, because everybody, I don't know if anybody knows this, where was our honeymoon?
We went on a cruise.
Well, the full honeymoon. It was 2 parts, remember?
Well, we went to New Orleans.
Yes.
We took a cruise from there, and then we stopped at Cozumel, Honduras. Did we stop?
Yep.
Because people were fighting on the beach. I remember that.
Yep.
I don't remember
Belize.
the last. Belize.
I think
Yeah, I don't remember all the stops,
And
but
then
it
we
was a
came,
cruise.
and then we came back to New Orleans, spent another day. That was a great trip. That was really.
I remember
those were
trips
pre-RV
pretty
days.
good.
Way pre-RV days, but that was fun. So not too bad, hon.
I scored what, a B+. So let's talk about where we're staying a little bit. We're gonna do
You
a
wanna
full.
sit here.
These geese are like diving in. I don't know what they're doing.
They're bathing. That's how they bathe themselves.
So we're staying at this campground. We'll do a full video on it. I'm not going to name it in here. They advertise water sports.
And they advertise resorts.
Yeah, this is very loose definition of a resort for sure. Now they have bodyboards and
Kayaks.
kayak tubes, but it's a very interesting place. It's I don't know, we're kind of up in the air. Right now the black flies are not destroying us.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do, as Izzy said, the next video to come out after this one will be our campground review of this place. The price is probably going to shock you, so stay tuned for our next video, and we're going to really break this place down.
Update. We knew it couldn't be like, we were like, there's no way this can be this way.
That was almost too much.
We went into the front office to investigate a little bit more. The river is actually on the other side, which is behind us right now. You can hear the dog tied to a tree going crazy. But the river is moving water. It's very clear.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there, and you can travel down on a bodyboard, on a tube, whatever, swim,
kayaks,
whatever you want,
yeah.
and then it kind of dumps out at the end. So it's pretty nice.
We had a really nice day today. It was a nice anniversary. The weather held out. When we were coming here, they said it was going to rain all day. It just rained a couple hours, actually, around dinner time. So we had a nice dinner. We stayed on the RV. The dogs are out.
They don't even want to walk.
Out. They don't even want to win down. This is the most action they've had in a long time. Now
We have UFC 291 has just started at 7 o'clock at 7:42.
That's how we spend our anniversary.
Oh, I love you. Well,
we both
I watch
do.
UFC every week, but the pay-per-views are
There's a lot of
every
good-
couple of weeks. But
Good ones.
yeah,
tonight.
this is really good tonight. That'll be on till probably 1 in the morning. Some advice for potential new RVers out there
Happy Sunday, by the way.
on Campground Etiquette. So
Little Jersey humor. Here we go.
So here are a couple things, and I don't know if you'll find this everywhere, but we found it. We found quite a lot of things here.
Grass. It's wet.
So if you are at a campground and you have your campsite, a good piece of advice is not to take your dogs to your neighbor's campsite to take a dump
Right. So
and hang out there.
here's our site, and then the site next to us has a huge grassy
Just as big as
area.
ours, yeah.
And we were walking the dogs, and we're coming back, and the person with their dogs is right by our truck with their dogs, and the dogs are taking a dump.
Right.
Right on
Yeah,
our
like,
site.
I mean, this place is pretty big. We didn't have the dogs take a dump on our site. We
No,
took them
we took
around to a
them-
public area, and we actually went out in the road. And so that's just a word of advice. Number 2, go ahead, you have something before we get to number 2?
Yes, about the leash. 2 German Shepherds on retractable leashes. Now look, if you don't know, I'm a dog trainer. I've been doing it for a long time. Retractable leashes are very dangerous for many ways. It's just a PSA, I guess. But the problem with retractable leashes is that you have no control. And
Obviously.
Right, and the dog was actually flipping itself over, especially big dogs. I mean, if you have a little Yorkie on a whatever, but these dogs were completely like flipping over, and they ran out to the end of the leash, so there was no control there.
Well, a retractable leash, and then dogs that are reactive to other dogs on a retractable leash, right? So
it's just a bad combo.
if you have a super calm dog and they don't care. But when you have dogs that they see other dogs and they go after them,
yeah,
probably not a good idea to have a retractable
that's our
leash.
little Sunday tip for you. There's so many videos on YouTube about campground etiquette and don't do this and don't do that. Again, I think if we keep saying it, like along with other YouTubers, it may get out there.
All right. The second thing is, depending on the campground that you are staying at, some campgrounds have you leave the trash out in the morning and somebody comes and picks it up.
Right.
This is not that campground, so they have dumpsters everywhere here. You don't leave piles and piles of trash, garbage. I mean, it smells like a garbage facility. Like you could smell the trash. Piles of trash for multiple families in the middle of your campsite so everybody can see it and smell it, and bottles everywhere. It's really not good etiquette. You're in the outdoors here, so treat it with respect.
Guys, we bring you the good, the bad, the ugly. Please just, again, the people that are listening are probably the ones that do the right thing. But if you don't, just think twice. Think outside yourself for the good of the people.
So let's sum up what we've had so far. We had a great day yesterday. This morning, the weather is significantly better. The flies aren't out.
It's like almost a fall day this morning.
It's been drastic. So the last couple days, it was like high 90s, high humidity. We got up this morning, it was in the 50s, so like no humidity. We got some rest. The dogs behaved, which was good.
They were good. They're getting older and more chill.
Yeah. So in the comments below, guys, let us know any experiences that we've had at this campground. Can you share them with you? I'm sure there's a lot of stories out there.
Also, make sure if you're not subscribed that you do subscribe, guys, because coming up is our biggest trip of the year. We are headed south to a bunch of different places, some really, really fun things coming at you. So hit the subscribe button.
And if you like videos like this to the left of us, we will put our RV campgrounds playlist. We'll put our RV vlogs playlist, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.